Hello everybody, happy Saturday. It's college football day. We are just a week away from a massive trip that honestly I'm super pumped about. I am really excited for this one because we're going to all new places that I've never been before. So I'm gonna get to see a bunch of all new stuff to me. And personally, I really think that you guys are gonna love this trip too. It's gonna be amazing. In honor of us just being a week away, as I announced yesterday on the little short video that I posted, this week of videos leading up to our trip, they're all going to be fan submitted true crime stories. I've had quite a few people submit stories from all over, from different states all over, and I went through them, selected ones that were fairly close to me. So in honor of my excitement over this trip coming up, I decided to make this week a fan-submitted true crime week. And those videos are gonna start right now with this one. The topic of this video was submitted by Jason Walsh. On December the 18th of 2013, which coincidentally is my father's birthday, the 18th, so that's, but a 25-year-old man named Ryles Chapman disappeared from his family home right here behind me. This was their family home. He disappeared from this home, which is here in Dothan, Alabama. Today we are going to revisit that December day, and I'm going to tell the circumstances that led up to and after the disappearance of Ryles Chapman. The disappearance of Ryles Chapman has pretty much baffled all law enforcement investigators, the Dothan Police Department, the Alabama Bureau of Investigation. It has them all baffled. And quite frankly, it's baffled me as well. That's because the circumstances that led up to his disappearance were just really, really strange. And that's why I'm standing right here in front of the Chapman house today telling the story. Ryles Chapman, he was living a decent life. He lived in the pool house behind this house right here. This was his parents' house. Right behind it is a pool house where he lived. According to all of his friends and family, he had no enemies. He was not in conflict with anyone. And there was never any reportings of any mental health issues. Ryles and his family seemed like just your average American family. One of the things that makes this case so intriguing, though, Ryles had a family of his own. He lived in the pool house behind here with his girlfriend and their 2 children. They lived in this very nice neighborhood, just on the outskirts of Dothan, Alabama. From here you can see the pool house right there. That's where Ryles lived. On the day of December the 18th of 2013, it started off just like a normal day for the Chapman family. They were here in the house that you see over my shoulder, but it quickly went south. Ryles got up, he went to work. After arriving at work, they informed him that they were letting him go. He lost his job that day. And obviously Ryles had had a bad day. I mean, he lost his job and everything. But it was nothing that you would think anyways that would cause what would happen later in the evening. Ryles' father was one of the last people to see him. And it was just the beginning of this baffling story. Ryles Chapman's father says that evening, Ryles came out running past him, wearing nothing but his boxer shorts. That's it, just his boxer shorts. He didn't have any shoes on or anything. Because his father says as he ran past him in nothing but his boxers, he was yelling that someone was chasing him. No one was ever seen chasing him, but he was screaming and running as fast as he could. Ryles ran out of the house past his father, screaming that someone was chasing him. Well, apparently he ran through the neighborhood, and it was about 30 minutes later when a friend of Ryles spotted him. He was standing right here at the entrance to their neighborhood trying to catch his breath. That was the last actually confirmed sighting of Ryles Chapman. 2 days later, Ryles' parents reported him missing.
My son's been missing, as most of you know, since December the 18th. We're getting an awful lot of leads, awful lot of tips, but they're always yesterday's sightings. We need them immediately. So when you see someone that fits this description, please call the number on the flyer, 334-618-8004, or call the Dothan Police Department so we can check it out right then. We just want our son, we want our grandkids' dad's home, and his brothers and his sister loves him very much. And Ryles, we need you now, son.
After his disappearance, a few people stated that they saw him, but none of them could be confirmed. One of them said that they saw him here at this Dairy Queen, right off of Ross Clark Circle in Dothan. Another sighting came from a local soup kitchen. They even had one report from a person who went to school with Ryles, who knew him pretty well, that said he saw him in Panama City Beach and actually spoke with him and talked to him. The other people thought they saw him, but he is a very average looking man, so who knows if they actually saw him or not. Since that fateful day in December, police have conducted nearly 24 polygraph tests on different people. They have had many helicopter searches, many groups of people will get out just searching the woods around the houses. They all came up empty. The police do not believe he was kidnapped. They don't think he was kidnapped or anything like that. From what I can tell, they think something triggered him to act that way, like, you know, mentally, as if something was going on in his head. As of right now, just over 5 years later, the Chapman family, they're relying heavily on social media to get Ryles' story out. He does have several tattoos on his back, on his forearm, his left arm, and his chest. If you live around the Wiregrass area and maybe you have seen Ryles Chapman, or maybe you have some information about his disappearance, please call the Dothan Police Department. I will put a number down here at the bottom that you can call, so hopefully he can be brought back home to his family. That's going to do it for this episode on the disappearance of Ryles Chapman. Hopefully one day soon he will be found so that his family can have some peace. Thank you all for watching. I will be back tomorrow with another fan-submitted true crime story. Thank you all so much. I hope you have a great day and stay safe.